Every time I do these videos, I always explain why I put the water bottle on the vent in the Airbnb. Cause I'm blocking spy cams. You just never know. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. But I always play around with these filters when I'm bored at an Airbnb. You just never know. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. But I always sleep with these fake eyeballs so intruders will think I'm still awake. Every time I do this stuff on TikTok and social media, I always tell you guys, if there's anything behind this mirror, I would know. Cause I always check and find spy cams at Airbnb's. Every time I come on TikTok, I check my messages. Everybody's saying they need an explanation. Nobody seems to understand anything that I do, even though I tell them. But y'all want to call me paranoid and schizo. I don't care. But I always check the windows and the doors and the sockets at Airbnb's. Just never know. I don't know about you, but every time I rent an Airbnb, I always check the doors with a taco on a Tuesday. You just never know. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. But I always check the doors with corn on the cars when I rent an Airbnb. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. But I always check the vents at Airbnb's for spy cams and intruders. You just never know. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. I always check the Airbnb for spy cams. Call me paranoid. I don't care. But I always get this bottle to stick by static electricity and squeezing it. Checking for spy cams. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. But before I use the bathroom at an Airbnb, I always cover up with a blanket so the spy cams can't see me. You just never know. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. But every time I rent an Airbnb, I always check the outlets. You just never know. Call me paranoid or schizo. I don't care. But I always smack the shit out of myself when I read these dumbass comments. Once upon a time, I used to sit up in the Airbnb all day checking for spy cams. But today, I'm outside. You know, I didn't realize how nice of a neighborhood this was. You know, greeting my fellow neighbors. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm finally outside, guys. I'm not cooped up looking for cameras. I'm outside in the fields, looking at the butterflies, having fun, you know. But it's time to go back to the Airbnb. You just never know.